Intel is a video game processor manufacturer that manufactures processors. They were founded in 1968, when Michael Moore made a documentary about how processors are used by capitalism to kill people. They released the first processor in 1971 called the Intel 4004. It was great, but it wasn't too good, and the 4004's ending was autototemic. And then they released the Intel 8008. Well, that makes sense. You're releasing processors at multiplications of 4, so you should be expecting Intel to release their 12012 processor soon, right? Wrong! Instead of releasing the 12012, Intel suddenly had one of those dumbass attacks and released the 8080. 8080? Where the fuck are the other 72 prostitutes, huh? Did they hide them into some top secret basement or something? Or did the government confiscate them for potential population reduction? This question demands an answer. The fact that those 72 popsicles are missing from the face of the earth really pisses my flit. Soon, Intel released the 8085. Well, golly, doing it this way is just stupid. That's like releasing the Legend of Zelda 1, 2, and Euler's number. They released the 8086, 86 vs. the Bee Gees shortly after. Then the 8186, the Canton Menace. Then the 286, the Electric Boogaloo. The 386, the Last Crusade. And the 486, Kingdom of the Skeletal Chris. Now I'm starting to get the pattern here. They release 86 processors in hundreds, right? So we should expect Intel to release the 586. But no, they decided to release the Pentium. Oh, now I get it. They're releasing processors using Greek prefixes. Penta is Greek for 5. So the next processor should be the Sextium, the Centium, and the Octium. Good names for processors, right? But wait, Intel said to hell with that and decided to release the Pentium 2. So wait, they released a processor with a Greek prefix for 5, and then they released a sequel to it with the Roman numeral 2? At this point, deep frying my own shit and selling it at the state fair makes more sense. They've been pretty straightforward with their processor naming, releasing the Pentium 2, 3, and 4. And then they released the Pentium D. First letters, then numbers? At this point, I don't know what to accept. And don't get me started on the Intel Serialon and Xeon processors. What's next, Intel ditched their Pentium name and replaced it with the Intel Core series. They released the Core 2, the Core 2 Duo, and the Core 2 Quad. Of course, now they're naming their processors after Towers of Pooh. That makes sense since processors use Towers of Pooh for their optimal performance. Then, instead of naming their new processors the Intel Core 10.64, they named them after odd numbers. Here you see these processors named the Core i3, the Core i5, and the Core i7. Is it me, or should Intel make up their fucking mind on how to name their processors? First, you name them by hundreds, then by Greek prefixes, then by Towers of Pooh, and then by odd numbers? What a shitload of fuck! What are they gonna name their processors after next? Polynomials? Irrational numbers? Imaginary numbers? Oh, I know. How about we name them after integrals? Face it, processors are ruined.